Eccentric Man, and today it's a bit of a report on Salute. Big gaming show in the United Kingdom, in London, so we're down to Docklands, to the Excel Centre, and this is what I got in my loot bag. We've got a dice game for Antares from Warlord Games. We've got a figure, plastic figure, the promo model for Salute. And then we've got the Salute model for 2019. That's a lizard and possibly some Antares thing, or it could even be for their other game. Can't remember what it's called. Never mind. Yep, so there's the 3 goodies that came in the goodie bag. And if you watch till the end of the video, there may be something interesting. So, those are what I got today. So let's have a look at what I actually bought.
First up though is a little look at something new coming from Warlord, and this is Black Ships. Obviously to run with their Black Powder game, and this is going to be 1/600th probably naval warfare, the age of the carronade. And it's going to be around about 1770 to 1820, and did look very interesting. So yeah, based on the same sort of principles of Cruel Seas. I was chatting to the guy who was running it, and he was saying that if you are with the wind in your sails, you can move 3 movements, and if you turn into the wind, that's it, you're stuffed until you can turn to get out of it. Cannons shoot straight in a straight line. So yeah, looking interesting. Next up from them is this. This is Korea. Their new book that's going to come out in the autumn. And we've got here some Chinese troops and some, I think we've got some North Korean troops. And on the top you can see the Centurion. I am looking very forward to that. There's a couple of troops around it, so I think that's going to be a new box set. And the ones in front, yeah, oh excuse me, is their take on MASH, which looks really good. So here's a bit more of the Chinese and the North Koreans, with a bit of Russian equipment thrown in too. So yeah, this looks good down the road. Autumn, we're thinking. Had a chance to meet up with some of the YouTubers. We met about 1 PM by the painting competition, and it was nice to say hello to Von Kettering and Gary and Leon and Mary Hinge. And if there was anyone else there, sorry I didn't get your name. But it was nice to meet up with some of the people who, like myself, are doing the YouTube videos. So, nice to see us. To see us nice. So, first up is from First Corps. And it is a Union officer. And this is quite a nice one, this one. He has his sword in the air, and his hat is perched on top of his sword. So, that's the, I think that's the Union officer. And then we have the Confederate officer in more of a slouchy type hat. So that's going to be my man in the game for our Rebels and Patriots little campaign. So yeah, nice little figure. And also from them, we got some Home Guard, and these are rather nice. Let's get it. Nice, very nice, characterful figures. The only problem being that these are slightly bigger, just slightly bigger than the
normal infantry. I couldn't get all the sets I wanted. They had sold out of one. But let's bring the others in. I mean, they're not too bad. And I think once they're on the table, mixed up, they'll be okay. So I've got to get another set, which will be on sort of moving and loading. But yeah, another set of figures, the Home Guard, to go with my Op Sea Lion. And I think that's what I'm going to be going with in November to Warlord GT, the non-competitive group. And I'll be taking my Op Sea Lion force. I'll have to do that in another video once I get these ones painted up. Yeah, but these were very nice. As I say, I'll get another pack of 4, and that will give me a good section for them. But these are really characterful if you look at the faces. Pair of glasses. And I believe people sent in pictures of themselves. And the sculptor has tried his best to actually get the person's image. So yeah, they're going to be really, really fun to paint up. So, next up, let's see if we can focus in on it, is from Bad Squiddo Games. Commandant Moreno. And he says he's going to be doing a range of figures for this period, Napoleonic. So this is the Spanish guerrilla leader. And you can see pictures of it on Annie's Facebook page or on @BadSquiddo on Twitter, painted up. And it is painted up terrifically and looks really nice. And this will go for my Forager, which I've been painting up and still painting up. I've got the Forager Spanish guerrillas half painted, and I really must finish them. So what else did I get from Bad Squiddo? Well, another little bit for my Op Sea Lion scenario. And these are the... doesn't say other, but these are the ATS women. And what they will be looking after is the... let's get it. World War Europe Searchlight. And this will be for my coastal little game as soon as I get my lighthouse, which I've got to try and get somebody to print me a 3D lighthouse. But yeah, that's going to look good. I did see Annie putting it together on Facebook. Watched her put it together, so we now know the pitfalls of where it goes right and where it goes wrong. So looking forward to doing that. Let's have a look. Couldn't get these online, and this is the Foundry paint system, Flesh. So it's tricolour, base, highlight and top highlight. So got those, which was good. What else did we do? Had a little dabble with war bases. Needed a few of these for our rebels and patriots. So I've got some bases for our skirmishers troops. Couldn't get the 12 figure bases, so I'm going to have to get them online. But that was good. Got a few of those. And for my friend Colin, who has got some pike and shot, picked up the Pikeman's Lament from Osprey Games. Again, it's by Daniel Mersey and Michael Leck, same people who did Rebels and Patriots. So looking forward to having a read of that, and that's for Colin, because he's got the English Civil War. We've been thinking about the men who would be king, and with that in mind, I visited the Perry stand, and lo and behold, we have British infantry, Afghanistan and Sudan, and we are going to be dabbling with the Sudan. So this is the box set for the British infantry, and because I like to do both sides, lo and behold, we have the Mardist Ansar Sudanese tribesmen. So, this is going to be a bit of fun. As I say, we're doing this for the men that would be kings. So, slightly different from the men who would be kings. Has an officer per unit that can actually go up or down in his morale and his character traits. So with that in mind, I had to have a little scout round to see what there was. Oh, sorry, you get a little bit dizzy there. So, what did I get? Well, I spotted these. British officers. Let's get in focus. British officers. 3 of them. Let's get them out of the pack. The excitement mounts. Well, mine does anyway. So, oh, look at that. Oh, I like that. Yep, he'll do. That should paint up really nicely. Oh, yep. And then finally, going for his gun, or his swagger stick. Oh yes. Or as Churchill would say, oh yes. We like those. Yeah, that is going to look nice. Well, that is it. Oh no, there isn't. This is a new company. This is a new company, and unfortunately didn't have everything that I wanted. But they are going to have a UK stockist. The Flag Dude, a nice American chap. And here it is. Oh God, come on, pick it up. And this is what it comes like. And this is one of the Sudan ones. And I think that is rather good. £4, but he had such a good range of flags. Absolutely a wonderbar. So yeah, I'll be getting my dervish flags from this chap. But there we are. That was all my purchases. So let's have a look at some of the tables. This was a lovely table for Rebels and Patriots, being run by the writer and our friend Colin and Jan. So what we have is the Battle of Danholm, and it was between Sweden and France in the Napoleonic War. Really nice set out table, and it was really nice to chat to the author about the game, because we have been enjoying it. Next up here is Flash Gordon. This was a real big attraction. Such a fun gaming board, if you can call it that. Made out of Lego. Absolutely phenomenal. Well done, guys. So, next up we had the Brexit game. I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure what the name is, but it was really good. Participation game. Based on what can go wrong with Brexit, based at the port of Dover. It had one of the buses with a very little witty comment on it. Yeah, there you can see it. Excellent game. Bits of terrain and the Brexit dice by Fenris Games. Check them out. They do some really good stuff. Yeah, great little Brexit scenario. I hope it doesn't come to that. Next up, yeah, just another view of it from the front that you can see. Yeah, I did spend quite a little bit of time chatting to the guys and watching
watching it and looking at the way that they built it. Really good. So what else did we have? Nice little city board, skyscrapers and other buildings. A bit of modernness, and I think probably some zombies running around on there somewhere. Next up was a historical game based, looks like China. What a great board! I didn't have real time to stop and chat and get full details, but really lovely board and really nicely done figures. So on to space for Player Scout. Aeroplanes on tripods. Well, obviously just to give you the idea that they're flying. Nice big game here, 15mm I think it was, and then into the desert. It's a funny layout in the arena. It's a big arena, and you sort of had stalls. Here we got Big Rich from Two Fat Lardies being talked to by Beasts of War. This was a good one. This was 40mm Western figures. Yep, the guys who were running the game had built the terrain, and I think they were using something called Blaze of Glory. The rules, Blaze of Glory. I think you can find them on the interwebs. I haven't had a chance to have a look yet, but probably will dig them out. So let's have a look. Yeah, a little bit more deserty. Omaha Beach, run by Peterborough Wargames, I believe. Really nice table. Onto the Battle of Ligny. General Army, being run by Dave Brown, I understand. So yeah, there were some nice simple tables. Not something like this, which was nice and simple. Yeah, this was rather complicated to build. Again, some really great stuff on it. Really nice. The change from sort of the port up to the temple, really nice going. Back into Apocalypse, really nice. Well, yeah, what I was going to say is that there wasn't too many really stunning boards, but what there was some nice boards that you could do, I could do, with a little bit of work put in, and you can make it look really nice and improve the game. I mean, it does mean that you've got to shell out on a bit of terrain, and I think I'm guilty of that. Really, is that I like painting figures, I like playing the games, but I don't put enough effort into the terrain. I rely on other people's, so I think I will have to start that as a project for this year. This was good. This was Back to the Future. And what they had done was they had done the early film. Oh no, that was probably the third film in the American Midwest, and then they moved on to the next one, which was the clock tower, and I can't remember what year that was. And then they had the future one with the hoverboard. So really good. This was quite an outstanding one for a city. Yeah, again, another little simple one with just a little bit of interest on the corners. Nice Japanese war, this one here. This one was Custer's Last Stand. This was ultra modern, set in the Afghanistans. Very nicely done. So a little bit of work put into these. Another, I think, sort of sci-fi westerny type thing. This was a new game put on by Warbases. A little skirmish game. I think it was called All for One, perhaps One for All. But it is the Three Musketeers era, and you play D'Artagnan and his mates in a small street fight type scenarios. So yeah, that was interesting. They were sort of play testing it to get an idea of how the rules work and are interpreted. So yeah, one to look out for. This was Annie's. Annie, that is, from Bad Squiddo Games, and her stall was really very busy all day, and I did pick up my little bits, as you know. But what she also does is she puts a sort of a chill out area on a couple of tables, so colouring bits for children, a little game type thing that people can play, just to have a rest up, because there is very limited seating in the venue. So it's nice to have somewhere you can go along, sit down, have a chat, and just chill out. So well done, Annie at Bad Squiddo. Big game of Napoleonics here on the table. Interesting one here. Looks like Battle of Antwerp. Small board, but nice, really nicely laid out and interesting to play a small game in it. So yeah, as I sort of talked about the train builds, this one got me. Cavemen and mammoths, and then finally going off. Nice to see young people and women at a show. As I said, I've not been to Salute for 25 years, and I only tend to go to about 1 or 2 shows maximum a year. But interesting Salute. Definitely different from when I last went. When I went 25 years ago, it was very much games and demonstration and participation, with a few traders. Now it is a lot of traders, very, very many traders, and the games that are going on. I did think it was a bit higgledy-piggledy to a degree with how the games were set out. Perhaps would have liked the games to be more centralised in the middle, and then the traders around the outside. But who knows what I know and what I like. Anyway, that was Salute 2019. So let's just finish off with a picture of the Two Fat Lardies Chain of Command Malaya 44 board. Very nice, really nice. Richard put a lot of work into this, and had been putting up blogs on what he was doing. So well done, Rich. It was a great looking table, and everyone looked like they were enjoying themselves playing the game, as they should. So thank you very much for tagging along through this bit of Salute. Will I go again next year? I'm not sure. I'm still recovering the next day. It was a bit of a trek, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll keep you updated with what we're doing and how we're going along. So remember what I said at the beginning. There's the Antares dice game. There's the Salute 2019 giveaway figure, and then there's the sample Necromancer type figure. So your chance to win it. Simple little competition. Just comment below, and in a week's time I'll just do a quick draw, and the first 3 will get the little prizes, the little goodies. So comment below, and you'll be in with a chance. So what we got here is the reminder for buy the Eccentric Man a coffee through Ko-fi, as I'm trying to replace my iPad. Thank you very much for everyone who has already lobbed me a coffee. It's very kind, and we're on our way. Okay, so give us a like if you liked it, a thumbs up if you didn't, thumbs up if you did. Ha! Crazy. And don't forget to comment in the place below, and then I can send you off the little bit. It doesn't matter where you live. I'll just send it off to you through the post. Anyway, till the next time, hoping to get a game in on Thursday. Not quite sure what we're going to be playing yet, but we'll see how we go. Take care for now.